everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Love Walk series. We're going to talk about purpose today. The Love Walk series is a series where we talk about purpose, consciousness, find out who we are, just personally love ourselves, find out how to discover the love that we were born with and discover our purpose in life. So today, I have a very special guest to discuss this topic with me today. And he's a life coach, he's an entrepreneur, and a public speaker. I have with me Dr. Uche Odims. Welcome to this episode of the podcast.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yeah, I'm very excited to have you on board, actually. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so we'll be talking about purpose, discovering purpose, and finding purpose in life. So what do you think and how do you think we can help people find purpose? How did you find purpose? And what does it mean to find purpose? And how do you get there?
Okay. After birth, one of the biggest discoveries anybody can actually discover is the discovery of purpose. In fact, discovery of purpose is very powerful. In fact, after God, the next thing is purpose. I was speaking in a particular conference one time. I told them something. I said, in the order of priority, some people think that in the order of priority, in fact, at times, some people even twist it. Number one, they make it getting married or being in a relationship as number one, then God second. Why some people that are wise, God number one, and the second they say is marriage or something. No, this is it. Purpose. The order is this: after God, the next thing is purpose and all. So you see a lot of people getting confused about life and the rest of it. I don't even subscribe to anybody doing anything in life meaningful that is so serious without first of all discovering their purpose, because your purpose sets the pace for you to achieve anything you want to achieve in life. That's why most times, I happen to be within the youth space, and I do a lot within the youth space and around women. I advocate for women and the rest of it. I usually tell them at the age of like 17, they're about 16, 15 to 17 in your teenage years, discover your purpose. Because that gives you an edge in life. Imagine what it looks like. Somebody at the age of 40-something, 50, they're put like that. They've not even discovered purpose. That is a wasted life already and all. But what happens is that if you discover your purpose, you are armed. You have a defense in life. You are armed to actually achieve a lot of things. Now, somebody will be like, purpose, what's purpose? Exactly. Purpose is the intent. I'm defining it. Purpose is the intent of the manufacturer for manufacturing a product. That's what does the manufacturer have in mind to manufacture that product. So
it's like going back to the manufacturer's manual.
That's practically what it is. Yeah. Like for instance, what's the intent of the people that made phone? It's for cause. This phone right now, somebody might see it and actually think is a good tool to stone someone. You get angry and stone. I see a lot of people doing that funny stuff. You take this one and stone someone and all. It gets destroyed. And if it's very expensive, your money is gone. The reason for that's not what it's built for. This microphone that is here, some people might actually think it looks like a pistol. Yeah, mortar and pistol, the one they use in those days. It looks like it and all, to pound and all. This table that I see here, some people decide to turn it to a chair. No, it's a table. It's for books and all. So wherever purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. Okay. So a lot of people abuse their purpose in life. That's why it's very important to find out your purpose. What is the intent of the manufacturer? Now, let me answer the question. Someone will be asking, how do I find and discover my purpose? The first thing you need to do is to go back to the manufacturer's manual, which is God himself. God is the manufacturer. You need to ask God, please, why am I on earth? Very important. Why am I on earth? Why do you bring me to planet Earth and all? And believe you me, he will talk to you. You will. In fact, there's somebody I told something. I said, before you go to bed, pray. Ask God to help you discover your purpose. Then get a little piece of paper, keep it by the side of your bed. By the time you wake up, even if you don't get anything, one or two might just come. You write it down, and that will be a lead to what you are actually born to do and all. So purpose is very, very important because I give you an example. The best of the fish, bring the fish out of the water and put the fish on ground. the fish will struggle and die. That fish is going to be a mediocre on ground.
Yes.
But take that fish and throw that fish into the water. It becomes a chairman. Take the best of a horse. Whether it's normally when people say, when they want to talk about car, whether Bentley or Rolls Royce, they say horsepower. Take the best of the horse that is very fast and throw it into the water. It will drown. It becomes a mediocre. So you need to find out why you are created. Your power of contribution on planet Earth lies with you discovering your purpose. I don't know who's watching. In case you have not discovered your purpose, find out. Most of you, there's 5 people in Nigeria do copycat. Somebody start pure water business, you go and
everybody goes into it.
Somebody start hair, you go and whatever. Until one day you sell the hair of somebody that is dead and whatever, and person start pursuing the dream. You know, a lot of people just do things that are copycat and the rest of it. For you to know that you are very original, nobody on planet, even twin, nobody has the same thumbprint.
Fingerprint.
Yeah, nobody. Even twins from the same father, the same mother, from the same womb and all. Nobody has. It means that God has a purpose for you. You are an original, you're not a photocopy. Don't copy people. When you copy, you end up as a mediocre. But when you are original, when you discover your purpose, you become a chairman and not a table man. Maybe a table man. Because why? They have not discovered their purpose and they are confused and all. So now, number 2, one of the ways to discover your purpose is what is it that you love doing that you can do without being paid?
Exactly.
Yes, a lot of people ask that question and they are, what is it that you can wake you up by 2 a.m. in the morning or 3 a.m. and you can do it without being paid. For some people, man, even in their dream, they are trying to create new, trying to bring out new solutions, tech-wise. They are trying to whatever. That is it. Imagine that kind of person trying to bring out new solutions and all. You go and make him a medical doctor. You're looking for trouble, and all. That's the problem. In Nigeria, you see somebody that is a medical doctor as a banker. Voila. A lot of confusion here and there. Yeah. That's why at an early stage, I actually advocate that before you send your children to school, please, parents, very important, I'm going to advise this. When your child is young, try and take the person to a purpose and potential expert, a life coach that can help to figure out the person's strength. Yeah. In Nigeria, we don't like going for counseling. Everybody knows. In fact, everybody, these days I see some people on social media talking nonsense and crap. No intelligence, not empty heads and all. You come out, once you just have a microphone, podcast is raining, podcast. At the end of the day, you pour a lot of people out of their destiny and all. Be careful who you listen to. It's very important. We need people that know their onions and all. People that know what they are called to do in life. And when they do that, you see them blessing a lot of people and all. Now, another way again to know what you are called to do is that you find out that you don't do it with you do it with ease. No stress. Anything that is too stressful, mark my word, anything that is too stressful, God is not in it. That's the truth.
I like what you said. You said you have to love what you do.
You got to love what you do.
And I had a discussion with somebody, and with the discussion, we said that you cannot be successful in what you don't love.
Yeah.
So you have to love and enjoy what you do to succeed in it.
That's actually the gospel truth. So you need to love what it is and all. You need to be passionate about it.
It has to be something you can do without being
paid. Yeah. In fact, I usually say this in conferences. I usually tell them this, that a real job that you are supposed to do is having fun, being paid for having fun. In fact, if the kind of work, now listen to me, if you are the kind of person you are into the media, you are a cameraman, or you are a presenter, or you are a banker, and every day on Monday morning your heart skips a beat, my dear, hypertension will injure you. People, and in fact, somebody said something one day, say many people die on Monday morning. Many people that work in companies, die on Monday because they are scared. Why are you scared? That means, go to work. That means you're not called for, or maybe you are the kind of person that you are into the technical space. You are looking, or you are a doctor. You are a doctor and you have more casualty. You kill more people than you make. That means you are in the wrong profession. You need to have fun. Being paid for having fun. And that's practically what it is. So purpose is very important in every area of life. Even look at our country, Nigeria. You see a lot of people that are government officials and all and everything. They are not. You give them money to help people, they will go and bury it on the ground. Those guys they are. In fact, I call them destitute. They are evil. And it started from their childhood. What they are doing. Many people don't have business in politics. Politics need to have a heart of service.
For service.
Service. You mean that's it. A culture. You want to serve. So you have a lot of people that are Lord instead of servants. That's not what's supposed. So there are a lot of people that are politicians. In fact, sorry to say this, 90% of politicians in Nigeria should resign and go back to locate their calling as a farmer or locate their calling as a carpenter. Many of them are not supposed to be in government at all because you're supposed to have passion to help people and all, and not to lord over people. Make you a local government chairman, you have up to 30 convoy. You are full of evil. You don't have anything called service inside. So a lot of people are in the wrong place, putting this round peg in the square hole and all the rest of it and whatever. It is ridiculous, and that's what we need to change. And it's a problem of counseling. Many people need counseling.
Definitely.
Yeah. So in case you are watching, you are 60 years old. See, longevity is not legality. Being an old man doesn't mean anything. That you have white hair is an old design. It doesn't mean anything at all. If you don't know your purpose in life, go and meet a counselor. I'm available. Nena is here. Come and let somebody help you. Many of you don't know your purpose.
Interesting.
Some people want to just have small chest or one pack or single pack. They just feel that they can marry. My friend, your purpose in life is not marriage. Go and find out what it takes to sustain a marriage. Find out what it takes to sustain that business. That is your problem. And that's the problem of many people in Nigeria. That's the missing link. And that's where we are where we are today. You have a lot of people that are professors and not practitioners. And we need to bridge that gap today.
Interesting. Now it takes me to, you said something very interesting that I relate with. You said you have to, when you have a purpose, it's something you can do without being paid for.
Yeah.
And that speaks to me because after doing my coaching certification, I started coaching people. All the people that I certified with have platforms where they're having paid sessions.
Yeah.
And for 3 years now, I refuse to do any paid session. I started coaching. I offered myself to my organization. It was put on my KPI. So I coach people. When people have, challenges in their deliverables, they assign them to me to coach them out of it. And I wasn't being paid for it. Yeah. My friends were asking, why you need to start earning money from this coaching you did? I said, no, I'm building capacity. Yeah. I'm enjoying it. Yeah. I'm happy when I see light on people's faces. I'm happy when I coach them and something they were not doing well, their life improves. So that I'm building capacity. I told them, I said, I'll get to the point where I have to start making money from it. But I don't think it's time yet, that the time will come. Yeah. And all of them are like, no. I said, don't worry. And I kept coaching until one day I run into Dr. Uche and Dr. David. Yeah. And they said they had testimonies about people I had mentored. So that's how I met him.
Yeah, exactly.
And Dr. Uche brought an African women's network platform to me. I actually got an award for mentoring impact. I got an award just because of stories people had told, testimonials.
Practical testimonials.
So they came to me and said they wanted to be. I said, for what? I thought they were just, talking. I said, please stop, And I got an award and a platform was launched. A mentorship club was launched for me to anchor. And it's an African platform. That was we're launching it next month.
Women's Day.
Women's International Day. International Women's Day.
On the 8th of
So
March,
they created a platform, already established platform, and brought to me. So you see, I've been coaching for 3 years free of charge.
And now it's an African thing.
People, and it's an African thing. I'm going to be traveling from country to country, talking to women, impacting them, helping to direct them in their visions, identity and everything, just to shift them and make their lives better. I didn't pay for it. And all my colleagues that have been coaching and making money,
that is it.
They don't have this kind of platform.
That is life.
So I'm just aligning it with what you said, that it has to be something that you do without being paid
selflessly,
for. You should be happy doing it and not collecting money.
Selflessly.
Because my best moments are when I see somebody that has a challenge. And because of the coaching, when I have conversations with people, once they say one or two words, you're able to pick what's going on in their life. And you ask them further questions. And you find out that there's a challenge they're having. So from there, you're able to shift them. And their lives change. It just, for me, that's very fulfilling.
Yeah.
It's very fulfilling. It makes me happy. I'm like, somebody's life has been changed. I have people that were suicidal that are enjoying life.
Yeah, I remember the one you shared. I even heard
she's
it
coming
from
for the
person.
program.
Yeah, it's coming for the program. The lady, I think she's in Ghana.
Ghana, she's from Ghana.
Beautiful and all. I mean, I wanted to commit suicide and
she came to me and within 5 to 6 hours.
And you're passionate about it.
I'm out.
That's
in fact, for me, that's payment
that's
for me.
Yeah, that's the trip. You are very passionate. You are out to impact people, not angry, you know. So when you find out that you are doing something and somebody says something, you trip. It's like a trigger, negative energy. That is not your calling. Forget about it. Many people have no business being counselors and all, and the rest of it. Someone like you, it's something that is in line with your purpose and your makeup. And that's why so many people love you. Your testimonials are everywhere. I know a lot of people that do the kind of job you do that don't even have the time, but you bring out time to always impact people. And that's what it is, because that's what you love doing. And now let me say something, and then you know something, what people don't understand, many people are looking for protection. Many people are looking for money. Many people are looking for insurance policy. I call it insurance policy.
Okay.
Now, what do I call insurance policy? Insurance policy is discovery of purpose. What I mean by that is that when you discover your purpose, what happens is that there's an insurance against untimely death. Because God needs you. Yes, that's you want to live long. Discover your purpose. Don't bother yourself at all. Just discover your purpose. There's an insurance. A protection on you if you discover your purpose against maybe robbery, killing, and the rest of it. Somehow you will enter there. By the time, if it happen in front, you have been another prayer. Your grandmother pray for you. Discover your purpose. It will work sweatlessly.
That is
it.
True.
Even sickness.
So
that sickness cannot be unto death. Never. Because you have a reason on planet Earth. It's just like, for instance, Nena, you have a staff that is fulfilling a purpose or an assignment you give to that staff. Are you not going to do anything for that staff?
I'll protect the staff.
You protect the staff. You provide all the things that make the person comfortable. Somebody start working in your company. Your company fortune is like 500 million. Start working in your company from nowhere. You guys are eating 5 billion, you are hitting 20 billion within a period of 1 year.
Everything the person wants.
Even if the person wants to go to Dubai in the morning, lunch, UK, break, dinner, and all, you will do all that. That's exactly what it's like. So if you want God to protect you, this is a key for you.
That's
and
true.
All.
That's true.
Just the way she says she will do anything for the person. Go and carry out the intention of your manufacturer, which is God. Everybody has a reason why they are here. For some of you that are watching, you think the reason why you are here is just to clap hand in church. Oh, single. No, that one is basic. You are actually born to this world to discover your purpose and contribute to this world. Even the Bible says, let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Everybody has a reason. Some people just come and start marking time. They'll say, we thank God for a life well spent. He survived by 5 children. You are a failure. If you have not found out why you are on earth, there's a reason why God brought you here. For you to be here, you are called, you're actually born on planet Earth to actually bring out one innovation, to solve one problem, to do something and all. So you better locate your purpose today. 55 years knowledge, 60 is knowledge. When you find that purpose, you have what they call insurance policy against anything that is evil.
That is very so important. True. You know, we had my church, House on the Rock, we had Spirit Life Conference last year. And that was what TD Jakes.
Wow, yeah.
He talks about.
No, he's very big on purpose.
Talked about purpose. Yeah, and exactly, in fact, during that service, I cried from the beginning of his teaching to the end.
Wow.
I couldn't keep my tears back because that was light for me. That was revelation. And he said this. He said, you know, the scripture says, without a vision, my people perish.
Yeah.
So what's the reverse? With a vision, you can't perish.
That is it.
And he said something. He said, you cannot die when you have a vision. When you have a purpose. You can't. The devil can't take you out. And he said something. He said, when the devil attacks your children, he's not attacking the children. He wants to stop the purpose.
Yeah.
He's attacking your vision. When he attacks your job, He wants to see if he can distract you from that purpose.
That is it. That's
when he attacks your health,
yeah.
he wants to see if you can drop that purpose.
That is it.
But once he's attacking everything around you and you are aligned and focused,
They're steady. Yeah.
because you have a plan, you're aligned to your purpose, you cannot, exactly what you said, you cannot.
That's actually the gospel.
So that's the highlight.
Really,
that's the highlight of
it's
this.
really, really, really works.
That's the highlight of this
So
discussion.
purpose, like some people ask me questions. I've been in this space. Okay, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman.
Yeah.
But apart from the business, in fact, some people don't even know I'm a businessman. When they find out my companies and whatever, they're like, so you're the one that run this company and the rest of it. What they know me for, they know me as somebody that is passionate
A speaker.
about women advocacy,
Yeah.
about youth. I've been in this youth space for a very long time. I noticed on time when I was young, I was listening to one tape by Dr. David, my mentor. I was listening to him when he was talking about purpose, potentials, and all the rest of. That's what changed my life and changed my perception about life. And when I discovered that, what happened is that God showed me a picture of my next 15 years, from that year, 15 years. And I saw different things I'm supposed to do and all. And by the help of God, somehow I followed it religiously. In fact, I think I even surpassed it and the rest of it. Before I finished up that one, it showed me another where I'm going to be. And because that's exactly how God works. God works precept upon precept. That's how it works. He cannot show you everybody. If you don't start.
If you don't seek.
Thank you. If you don't, nothing.
You're not fine.
So people are like, oh, how come you are so passionate and whatever and stuff? Why I'm passionate about youths? Because I noticed when I was...
women.
Women. I noticed that when I was young, there's no young man, whether you're a drug addict, whether you're an Igbo smoker, whether your head is not normal. If I talk to you, it will come back to shape. I noticed that on time. And I now notice that there's a special grace I have here. So because of that, I started doing a lot of change projects for young people, a lot of whatever and stuff. My dear sister, most of the people that were criticizing me then, you're wasting your time with NGO, wasting your time, they are not better than me today. Funny enough, you see? That's why that place where the Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and it's every other thing. In fact, most of them that criticize me, 2 of them have come to work for me.
Interesting.
Funny enough. So you don't lose anything for making impact. God is the owner of the universe. All you need to do, discover why he brought you on planet Earth, and you will make it. See this money that you are pursuing, kati. Somebody says they wrong kitty, wrong kata. My guy, don't kata, don't kitty, nothing. Just locate your purpose. And what will happen is that all the people that are needed to accomplish that purpose, God will bring them your way.
Yeah.
There's a word they call, people don't understand. When they don't understand, when the word called provision, people don't know what that thing means. Provision means what is needed to accomplish the vision. Don't pursue money.
So when you don't have a vision, the provision does not
come. It will not come. What is needed to accomplish the vision? Locate, find out your purpose, have a vision. What happens is that God will supply those things sweatlessly. And you see yourself flying high. Yeah.
Will align.
And people don't understand something. There's another thing. The difference between being rich and wealthy.
Yeah.
There are 2 different things. A lot of people think that being rich is being wealthy. No. Being wealthy is encompassing good health. Some people, their money smell is irritating. They're out of corruption and all the rest of it. Why the other people, their money, they have money, but people don't even really celebrate that money. They're celebrating the good things that God has done through them. Locate your purpose. Don't pursue money. When you pursue purpose, what will happen is that you'll be wealthy and not rich. The blessings of God make it rich and adds no sorrow. That is being wealthy.
Some riches come with sorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
But being wealthy is being...
all encompassing in every way at all. So my brother, my sister, discover your purpose and you will say thank you to Auntie Nena and to me, Dr. Uche. Yeah, all right.
Very interesting. This is a very interesting and exciting session. Finding your purpose. You know, we've learned something new today that without a vision, my people perish.
Yeah.
So find purpose, find vision.
In worry, that's Beme.
So in rounding up today, this is an exciting session. Thank you so much, Dr. Uche.
You're welcome.
For coming to share the purpose, how we can discover purpose, what purpose is, how we can discover purpose, and that's it's actually an insurance policy.
Yeah, it's an insurance policy.
It's life insurance.
Life insurance.
So once you have purpose, until you have fulfilled purpose, you can't die. No matter what
Nelson
everybody
Mandela showed us.
tries to do
Nelson
to take
Mandela
you out.
In prison, everything. He's still for 90 something years.
Yes.
But some people have not even seen cell. and they are wasting at the age
because
of something
there's
and
no
forcing.
purpose.
No purpose.
There's
Just
no
living
direction.
life. Yeah.
So thank you so much for this insight. It was
Thank
really
you
an
very
interesting session.
Thank you very
Thank you, viewers, for tuning in with us today to another series of the Love Work series with NKL. We look forward to another session of deep enlightening into the Love Work series. Thank you.